ago. I was like, all right. Yeah, we got.
It's no fun when you guys aren't talking. It's no fun when you guys aren't talking. You're live. Are we live? Oh, wow.
That's what he get. I was purposely gonna do that just because he is a terrible person and he thinks it's funny. So he thinks it's funny. But hey, look, I was gonna switch it up. I was like, nope. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I get the signal. So now here we are. Welcome to week 18 at the Wing Nut.
I love how our producer didn't even know it was week 18.
He didn't. No, did you? See, it's funny because he tries to catch us up on conversation, but we didn't catch it like that and saying, hey, our producer, who has been part of this podcast for the last, a couple of years now, and we're on year 2.
We're on month 18. Yes.
Is that all right? So close to it, year and a half, and doesn't even know what week we're on. Like, what are we talking about? So, no, I wish we could have had that on camera, but that's all right. Welcome to the new year, 2026, week 18. It's a new year for the Bears. It's a very new year for the Bears. Like, oh, my God.
Can we talk? So we were off air last week. No choice of our something happened 2 weeks ago. I just vaguely remember. What happened?
Oh, my God. I think we won our own regular season Super Bowl. That was our Super Bowl.
It was interesting because a couple of things happened, right?
Yeah.
We're down 2 scores with less than 2. What?
It was about 2:15 when they kicked that field goal. Well, when they were about to kick the field goal.
If I remember correctly, it was under 2 minutes when they kicked the field goal that brought it down.
You might be right. I don't know. It was a blur. All I saw was absolute gold. I don't know. Go ahead, but yes, you describe it to us because you're a better storyteller than me.
I don't know about that. You have more color. I just have more color. No, but in all seriousness, it was one of the better Chicago Bears regular season games in our life.
Was epic. Epic.
The only one I could probably compare it to is the infamous 2007 Devin Hester.
The Bears are who we thought they were. Yeah, so it was funny, and I'm gonna say something here. Watching that game, it almost makes you believe, like, is there a script? Is there a script somewhere? Because it was literally cinematic value there. Yeah. You want to talk about Cairo in the blistering cold, kicks it to bring us down to a 7-point game, right? And then the crazy thing about, you of all people know the percentages on onside kicks. They're like, oh, we got alcohol. There we go. You know the percentage on onside kicks. Isn't it like less than 2%?
When the opposing team is prepared for it, it is well in the single digits, yes.
So, Cairo, the Brazilian leg that he has, kicks that in such an odd shape, right? Romeo Doubs is staring at the ball. I don't really know what he was doing. He didn't go after it. He didn't do anything. He was just staring at it, which, all right, that's fine. And it did exactly what we wanted to do. Bounced and hit him dead in the face. He didn't know what to do with it. He just did.
Well, look, first of all, he was on the handstand, so it is a little on him. And to give him some credit, he took some responsibility for that botched onside reception. But at the end of the day, the Bears still needed to score a touchdown before the end of regulation. And of course,
they drove down. I know a lot of the media has already talked about at these throws ad nauseum, but I mean, obviously we didn't get our chance to, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna regurgitate it.
So my favorite description of basketball.
Yeah.
It is now currently the highest rated PFF play-by-play.
That's fantastic. It has to be.
That's straight across the board.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
It does not matter, right? And I remember. Do you remember the joke I told you right after that touchdown?
Remind me. There's been a lot that has happened. Yeah.
My joke was, what about Justin Fields?
Oh yes. Yeah. Y'all leave Justin alone. Like, look. All right. So look, I
I'm going to play. I'm going to do something to annoy you right
no, I bet.
I am going to
I bet.
play time pass.
Oh God. All right.
2
Yep.
years ago,
Yeah.
NFL draft, we were here as well.
Yep.
Caleb Williams was available.
Ah.
You were on the campo. We should trade down.
Yeah.
Get a house for him. Keep Justin Fields.
I'm not gonna run away from it. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So you still believe in that theory after that pass? You saw?
Look. I'm gonna say this. I still got my Justin Fields jerseys. I still come to this Bears bar and I still wear my Justin Fields jerseys. I will stand 10 toes down that we ruined that man. And we ruined his confidence, we ruined his production, we ruined that man. I stand by that. But to your question, Caleb is the truth. I'm watching.
Isn't it amazing how
Caleb is the truth.
NFL has just the Chicago just kind of warmed up to him.
Oh my God!
2 years ago, he wasn't very well liked.
No, the femininity, the painted nails, like all of it. We like.
The reports of
He didn't feel like a Chicago guy. Like he truly felt like a West Coast guy, and he didn't feel like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're from Washington originally, yes. And so, hey, Green Bay, let's go. I love it. This is why I love this place.
You know, to be fair to Green Bay today, they're playing for absolutely nothing. I think
I don't care.
Their main goal should be. I think their main goal should be to stay healthy for the game next week. But yeah,
I want them to lose everything. Everything.
Look, let's be fair about that game 2 weeks ago. The Packers were the better team for
3 quarters.
3.5.
3.5 quarters.
You know, the Bears were the better team for a quarter and a half and part of it overtime. Does that mean we should not be afraid of them if they're the inevitable team that the Bears face last next week? I don't think so. I mean, there's still concern there, especially with the running game. The Bears have shown shockingly lack of ability to stop the run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was evidenced last week with the San Francisco 49ers and CMC running all over us like he was like, you know, it was his job, right? I mean, like he had one of his best performances ever.
But
and
the fun thing about that was, so we couldn't stop them. They couldn't stop us. And I will stand on this. Watching that game and that last play, if you have 5 more seconds, I think we score that touchdown. I think we win that game.
Remember the hook and ladder play?
Yes. Yeah.
That was we got to score.
That was the dagger. That was supposed to be the dagger.
Stopping the Bears on the 2-yard line was not good.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
They had to.
And Ben Johnson admitted that. He admitted that next play he wasn't ready. He didn't get the play in time. He took accountability, which I love as a head coach. You take your accountability, and we're not going to knock him for it.
Let's be fair about things. Because you are right. The Bears' offense looked very sharp.
Yeah.
Give me a stat that I found very fascinating.
Yeah.
So Taylor Williams is going to be married to the awe of Trey Pitt from Western School.
Okay.
They were first and third, respectively, in their draft class.
Mm-hmm.
Both of their teams are respective position centers.
Correct. Went from last to first.
Yes. With a reasonable chance of making the playoffs, or making a deep run in the playoffs this year.
Yes.
And I think I told you on our last broadcast. To go back to your script analogy, you know, I don't know if I'm all the way in on conspiracy theory, but I will say this.
Ooh, I think I know where you're going.
The teams that are right now the top seeds,
Yeah.
Seattle and Denver, I promise you, there's some of the NFL that says we can't have that happen.
Yeah.
But let's look at the teams for the probable number 2 seed.
Yeah.
Chicago and New England.
I think I know where you're going.
Chicago, New England Super Bowl.
The rematch. The rematch.
Talking about a rematch to one of the most watched Super Bowls ever. We're talking about the first and third pick of the respective drafts.
Can we get another Super Bowl shuffle? Can we get Can we get Caleb out there dancing?
By the way, obviously we were really, really young when that Super Bowl happened.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the audacity on social media that would happen if a team decided
At week 13. Week 13.
this is not like in the playoffs after they destroyed the Rams by 45 points.
Yeah.
This was like week 13.
Week 13.
Saying we're going to win the Super Bowl. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, the audacity
Yeah.
to do that.
The absolute ego. and they fulfilled it. And wait, within like unwavering fashion too. Like it wasn't like it was like, oh, they barely got it. Like, no, you sat there and you blew out every team in the playoffs. Blew them out. It's amazing to think. So no, like
But go back to what I was
yes,
saying.
yes.
A Super Bowl with New England and Chicago.
Ooh,
We're
I like
about 2 top 5 league cities.
Yeah.
And then also a great storyline of young quarterbacks who are, we really are witnessing the
new age.
Brees and Tom Brady of our era, right? The 2 top quarterbacks, they're gonna run into each other in playoffs over and over and over again.
Do you know what the Patriots quarterback's nickname is? Did you know? Here's his nickname, and this is not a joke. I am being extremely serious. His nickname is Drake May. His name is Drake May. That is his name. It is insanity. Yep. Go ahead. Yeah, process that. Yep, process that for a minute.
So his legal first name is
Drake.
Drake?
Nope. His name is Drake May. His nickname is Drake May. They call him Drake May. If you actually see,
that is like a complete failure on the senior staff of.
he calls himself that. That's him.
That's a complete okay, so obviously one of the things we've been talking about the last couple of weeks are the nicknames of some of the young Bears players. I honestly believe that's one of the best nicknames.
It's Iceman.
Who has a better? You got to go back, in my opinion.
It's Iceman.
You got to go back to Refrigerator Perry or the Samurai Singletary.
Maybe.
Weird nicknames that are on par.
I don't know. I kind of like Cuddy. I kind of liked Cuddy. Oh wait, Smoking Jay.
You have a difference of opinion.
I know we do. I loved Cuddy. I'm sorry.
understand.
Smoking Jay, baby.
Aspects of him that were lovable. I will never forget. I don't know if I can ever forgive him.
NFC Championship game. Yeah. There's a lot of people. I get it. I understand. I'm going to.
Here's the thing. This is what really defines greatness and good.
Yeah.
How you react in
Adversity. Yeah.
adverse situations.
I agree.
Best stat Caleb Williams has accumulated so far this season.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think second place is particularly close. The best stat, 6 come from behind victories in the season.
Tied Peyton Manning. Yeah. Yeah. That's a rough.
In my opinion, is top 3 quarterback in our lifetime. I don't think you could argue.
And I don't think it's close either. I don't think it's close.
Tom Brady, Drew Brees. We had a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that's yeah. But I mean, I think it really so. If we're talking about our lifetime, I think Tom Brady, Peyton, and then I because here's the thing, I don't think Drew Brees was that close to Peyton. I don't think Aaron Rodgers was that close to. I think they are like 1, 2, and then everything else was. Like you could put them, you could fine, you could put them in the top 5. I'm not going to argue with you about Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers. Like if you want to make those arguments, cool. But I think if you look at,
the rings right? That's at the end of the day.
And that's it. Like yes, who delivered in and week out?
Obviously, Tom Brady delivered more than most.
Good Lord.
I don't think many people can disagree with arguments that he's
Yeah.
developed.
Let me ask you.
Even though he checks a lot of good boxes as well.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
and again, going back to what I was just saying, Caleb Williams' best stat this year is going to be those cover line victories.
It's going to be great. Well, hold on. Wait. Now let me ask this. Do we care about 4,000 this game?
That's an excellent question. And I will say, one thing I will say is, I do think it's important to get that number 2 seed. I understand Green Bay. There's no such thing as an easy game.
Yeah.
In the playoffs. But the Green Bay Packers are obviously limping into the playoffs.
Of course.
Meanwhile, the Rams and the 49ers are going to be tough odds no matter where you play them. I think inevitably getting that 2 seed, playing the Green Bay Packers is probably the best course of action currently. Now, if you recall, I had mixed feelings about this because, first of all, Philadelphia already announced that they're going to play most of their backups to try to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Originally, that game was scheduled at noon. I don't believe that.
Yeah, they both got flex. Yeah. Yeah. Because they don't want us to give. They don't want us to give up. Yeah.
Going back to your theory about script.
Yeah.
I promise you, that's one of the reasons.
Yes.
Because
they knew if they watched Philly, yeah.
The Bears might have said, "All right, stay in for 1 quarter word."
Yeah.
Now to go back to your question, is it important? I think it would be an excellent explanation on his YouTube and his continued growth at the fan base in Chicago. I mean, you know, we talked about it. When he got drafted, there were a lot of people in Chicago that just weren't fans from personality perspective.
Correct.
And also, when I made fun of him before, there was still people
Yeah.
that are big Justin Fields fans. I mean, Justin Fields.
JF1, baby.
He
That was
was a unique person, unique player, very humble. His teammates loved him.
Yes.
Right?
Very good locker room guy. Extreme good.
I mean, I can make a strong argument like one of the worst things Poles did in his short GM career was tell everybody in the NFL we only want to trade him to where Justin Fields wants to select to go play.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, that was Pittsburgh at the time. Pittsburgh said, "Oh, okay, we'll give you a 6th rounder for him." Gee, thank you.
But just to do right by him. But he wanted to do right by him.
I understand that, right? There is a personality in there.
Yeah.
But again, from a business contract perspective, that's horrible. That was a horrible.
I don't disagree with that, but I think that shows you how much somebody prioritized their feelings towards another individual, that they sacrifice their own personal interests.
Again, this was part of the problem. This was part of the headwinds that Caleb Williams had to trigger.
Yeah. Yes.
He had personality conflicts both in the locker room with people who are still loyal to him. His own GM said how much he loved him.
DJ Moore came out in a public interview. He did.
So, you know, and by the way, I actually believe that's one of the reasons, if you recall, at our fantasy football show at the beginning of the year, I thought DJ Moore was going to have a down year. And he did.
He did. He absolutely did.
Now, a lot of that has to do with the fact that the Bears have 2 young up-and-comers, right? Mr. Caleb Loveland and your favorite, Luther Burden.
Luther. Mizzou, like Mizzou. I love it. Let's go.
My favorite Bear stat for this last month. Luther Burden is currently number 3 in yards per
yak yards. Yeah, yards per carry. Yeah.
No. I apologize.
Yards after catch. Sorry.
Expected yards per route run.
Oh, okay.
And to give you some perspective on how interesting that is. Number 1 is Njigba, who finished number 1 wide receiver in the NFL this year.
Yeah.
And number 2 was Puka Nacua, who finished number 2 wide receiver.
Oh, all right.
you're putting you're effectively saying Luka Burnett is probably on par with a capability of being a top 10 receiver.
And we haven't even unlocked him fully. And wait, just to throw salt on the wound, who got drafted before him by our stupid rival? Who got drafted? What has Matthew Golden done this season?
It is it's going to be a big storyline this summer about what went wrong with the Davis. And again, they're in the playoffs, so
Yeah,
things aren't that bad. But their goal in that offseason was to get a true number one wide receiver.
correct.
Matthew Golden does not look like a true.
Not even.
Meanwhile, both I remember it wasn't just Burnett and Kuka who got drafted
Mhm.
shortly after him,
Yeah,
by Tampa Bay. Looks like
they look. Yeah,
well. He's going to be a very popular early round pick
next year, fantasy boys, fantasy.
And I never do really talk about fantasy. That's probably my most interesting aspect.
Absolutely. Let's hear it, Professor.
So in our league,
Oh.
one of us finished second, one of us finished third, one
Uh-huh.
of us didn't make the playoffs. I'd like the whole world to know who didn't make the playoffs.
Well, I had my other leagues. I had, anyways.
You're fine. You're fine. However, I obviously did not deliver on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
One of the guys who decided not to show up was Warren, the tight end from Indianapolis. Less than 2 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Poles got a lot of heat
A lot.
for passing on Warren in the draft.
Correct.
We were here at this.
Yes.
Draft,
We were.
when the whole room was like,
We were
"Who?
screaming. We were screaming for it.
Loveland at 10. Who the heck? What?
If you're going to take a tight end,
Why didn't you take the guy who had 160 receptions the year before?
yeah.
Now, to be fair to Warren, quarterback room situation. Indianapolis fell apart this last year. There's a reason they're not making the playoffs.
Correct.
However,
Can you believe that collapse? I'm sorry. We can be brief on it. But can you believe that collapse? Remember, we were talking about the Colts at 8-1. We were talking about the Colts 8-1 mid-season, and they were just destined to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That collapse after getting Sauce Gardner. Oh my God!
they mortgaged their future to get one of the top 5.
And it failed horribly to the fact that you had to bring out Grandpa for your quarterback. Oh my
It is
God!
an absolute embarrassment. They are even today rolling with a quarterback who's just a couple years younger than us. Right? I mean, that's insane.
That's absolutely.
But
And they didn't call Cam Newton. I'm just kidding. He
I
made.
don't think Cam Newton done any better. Let's be honest ourselves. Their season collapsed because their quarterback got hurt.
Yes.
I
Yes.
assure you. Look at what happened to Kansas City. Their quarterback got hurt. Things have gone really awry. Every team in the NFL, if their quarterback gets hurt, things don't usually go well. It's the nature of the beast. One of the reasons why there's all these crazy rules protecting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
We're in a passing league now, right?
Yeah.
And it has to be accepted. God forbid something happened to Caleb Williams even today.
Why would you even say that? Like, why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? Apparently, our producer is having some technical difficulties. We're trying to get. We're still on, but we're trying to get one of our favorite guests on here, and the setup is just we don't have the mic set up because you know what? I wonder why. Because again, we have the greatest producer of all time, apparently.
He's on top of it. Let's go.
Look, I want to make sure he hears all of this. Yes.
My second favorite stat in the last month. Caleb Williams, QBR rating,
Yes.
passing to his two stayed away from her two rookie studs, Loveland and
Yeah.
Burden,
Fantastic.
is 127.
It's great.
Everybody else, it's 82.
I don't like. I want everybody to understand. Watching these games, like, look, I love DJ. I like Rome. Luther Burden has the highest ceiling of, like, in my opinion. I think he has the highest ceiling of all of
I'm
them.
going to tell you something right now, because I don't want you to have your heart broken.
Nah, don't do that.
DJ Moore will be an ex-Bear within the next 6 months.
I don't think that's gonna break my heart because I like look.
That's not what you told me a year ago. I told you one of my biggest fans in fantasy was DJ Moore this year, and your heart was broken. Can you repeat for the audience?
Wait.
Can you repeat that?
Yes.
Number one, number two on your team that did not make the playoffs.
DJ Moore is on. Yes.
What did I tell you not
Shut
to
up.
draft?
Shut up. Anyway, shut up. Anyways, no, it's now because I've seen Luther Burden is who he was, who I thought he was. Like, here's the thing: when I watched him at Mizzou, and I was like, oh, if he can replicate any of that, any of it.
Well, a lot of wide receivers who get drafted in the first 2 rounds have very good collegiate stats.
Like,
even Golden.
but what I'm saying with Luther Burden, I want people to go back. Look at his highlights. This wasn't just like, hey, his quarterback's bombing it to him. Like, no, he was making plays every single time. I actually just watched a highlight from a year ago. You realize Mizzou had 3 back-to-back penalties that put them second and 59. You know who they threw it to? And made some breaking tackles to get them back in. I think it was like 3rd and 15. Luther Burden the third. Like,
look, I'm telling you right now, next year, the trade away from DJ Moore is going to happen. That's one of the current stats of the Bears. I think is very fascinating.
it's a terrible producer.
Really,
Yeah, exactly. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. All right.
Excuse myself, please.
How did I know that was going to happen? I knew it because we have the greatest producer of all time, apparently. Oh, my God. Nick. We got you rocking the Blackhawks. Happy New Year. We're good to go. Look at here. Welcome to the show. Hey, look. We're about to be in Bears playoffs. When is the last time we've been here? Oh, and wait. Can we really count that? That was an 8-8 season. We snuck in. 2018. Yes. The double doink. Oh, my.
When's the last time that we've actually said a Bears team was actually important?
Yeah,
And you know what? I was talking about it to my buddies. I was like, it's good for football.
yes,
When the Bears are good.
absolutely. When you have the big markets in, you have to.
Well, and it's also good because every single year you watch football and you're disappointed because it's not fun to watch football in a team that you know your team's going to lose each and every Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
So to actually be able to cheer for the team,
Yes.
to actually have a good team,
100%.
and to make football fun again for the city of Chicago and us.
Yeah.
It's nothing better.
And you know what's funny is, like, so again, I still have friends out there. I talk to, like, the city livens up. Like, so again, we can talk about the Bulls, we can talk about the White Sox. I mean, because the White Sox, hold on, we made some moves this off season. Like, but I ain't gonna go into that. It's all right. We look, but I know. I look. Hey, we got the Bears coming out here, so I'll say, like, look, the Cubs, White Sox, Bulls, everything. I'm just telling you, this city turns up when the Bears are relevant.
Because it's a football city.
It's a football city. We're a gridiron city. Like, we're a gridiron people. Like, it's a fantastic thing. So I asked Nico this. I'm going to ask you this. because obviously we've never been a quarterback priority team. We've always been a running backs. We've always been our linebackers. That's decades. We have Hall of Famers on both sides of that. Quarterbacks, not so much. How important is getting Caleb to 4,000 yards this season? How important is that?
It's not really, I wouldn't necessarily say it's an important thing, but at the same time, to have a, well, he went through this last year as well.
Yeah.
He was close to doing it last year on a bad team.
Correct.
But
Yes.
now he's got a good team.
Yeah.
And he's close to doing it. It would be nice for him to get the record.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it would be like a priority for him
Yeah.
to get a record. The most important thing today is winning.
Yes.
Just win the
Yeah, I
game.
swear.
You don't.
Do you think Ben Johnson wants to get him the record?
I think he does.
Okay.
I think he does, but at the same time, he's smart.
Yes.
You already clinched the playoff spot. You've already clinched the division. There's no need for him to go out there and get hurt, because if he gets hurt today, our season's done.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You don't. There's no reason for him to get out there and do any stupid crap. Just have him go out there, play his game, and then you know what? If you're winning, pull him. Rest the starters, and get them ready for next week.
So another piece of that is, you don't think he wants some revenge to run up the score? If all right, I saw this question on 670 The Score. I'm gonna ask you, if he has the opportunity, is Ben Johnson running up the score on Dan Campbell? Do you think he will? After what they did week 2?
Well, okay. Can you? Well, let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah, please. That's why I asked the question. Come on.
Play devil's advocate, because week 2, we didn't realize that this Bears team was this good.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Our defense wasn't as good as what it is now, right?
Correct.
So, were they really running up the score, or was it the defense that was actually just being terrible?
I think Dan Campbell was running up the score. I think he was making a point.
To make a point?
I think Dan Campbell was making a point for Ben Johnson leaving, but then also taking Antoine Randall with him. He took the JT Barrett with him. He pillaged that entire coaching staff. I think he was trying to prove a point. Okay.
But at the same time, though, if he has the opportunity, I think he does. But do it smartly, and do it.
Okay.
Do it smartly, but do it as a, like, you know what? You guys did this to us.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this to you guys, but you
Yeah.
guys don't have anything to play for. We do.
Yeah.
And
We got to lock up that 2
you
seat.
know what? Just get to 30, 35. Okay, 35. Great. That's
I kind of want my 50. I want my 50 back.
do it
Anyway,
smartly.
so apparently now my producer wants to actually do his job and actually schedule the time. All right, so I'm going to ask you, I need a prediction. What? All right, how are we looking at Detroit? Where is that?
I think Bears win big.
Big.
I'm not gonna go score, but I think they win by at least 15 or 20.
All right,
And that sets up a matchup with Green Bay next
let's go. Hey,
And
let's bring the cheeseheads and bring the cheese graters.
let's ask this question real quick.
Yes.
Would I rather play Green Bay, or would I rather play San Francisco or LA? Because if it's me, I've been saying this all week.
Yeah.
Green Bay scares me because that game, at the time we played them in the playoffs, that game is screwy.
Yeah.
That game is crazy. Bad things happen when we play Green Bay in the playoffs. It's a one-game playoff, and I know it's at home, but again, they've
Yeah.
beaten us at home
Yeah.
many times in the
Hey.
playoffs.
It's a whole different ball game.
Do I want to play them? Yes. In my heart, I want to play them. At the same time, though, would I rather take San Francisco, that depleted San Francisco team right now?
Yeah.
It's got hurt as of last night. I'd rather take them.
I understand.
I'd rather them lose this game close and have Philly win and have Philly play them and have us play.
And there you go. Yeah. I can understand. I respect it. Well, hey, bear down.
Bear
Happy
down.
New Year. Let's do
Happy
it.
New Year.
Hey, it's a good time at the Wing Nut. If you, again, I'll always say, if you haven't been at the Wing Nut, you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This is the official Bears bar. Come on down, Nico. Hey, my co-host, the professor. I need a prediction score so we can close it out. Where are we at for today's game?
This is a really tricky one, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I think it's inevitable to sit there and say that the Bears are not going to be as they could be going full blown, or they could kind of like take the wheels off, take up like the third game of preseason. It could be anywhere in between. So,
Okay.
you know, and, I have to imagine Dan Campbell and the Lions, now that they're officially out of the playoffs, they have to. It's got to be somewhere in their mind that this is our Super Bowl tonight.
Yeah.
This is our Super Bowl. I want to embarrass Ben Johnson for abandoning us, giving us this situation.
So let me get a prediction. Let me get a score. Where we at? Where we at? Tight victory, 21-20. Hey, look, I'm Ben Johnson's running up the score. I want 50 points. 50 points to 20. Let's go. Hey, we need our payback from week 2. I don't care. Run it up, Ben. Run it up. Run it up. And then once we get Tyson Bagent in there, run it up some more. Run it up. Let's go.
Can I make one comment that I overheard with our guest? I actually do think it's important that Caleb is that hard roster.
I like it.
Let me tell you why. He has done tremendous work building his factory in Chicago. That would really cement it.
Absolutely.
He'd be the record for the next probably 20 years.
Probably.
He's going nowhere. Right? So, sit there and say year 2, you're the best quarterback the Bears have ever had. That'd be impressive.
Let's make it happen. Hey, let's have a good game. Bear down. Hey, if you guys haven't come to the Wing Nut, come on down. It's a great time. Turn up, bear down. Let's go.